Welcome to another episode of the Fireball Mullet channel. For those of you that are new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. I'll be doing videos probably from now on about once a week. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. So let's talk about today's video. Today's video I'm super excited about. We have 3 exhaust modes. Yes, 3 exhaust modes. So I'm pretty excited about that. We're you know, the essentially what we're doing is a full cutout after the wide pipe, and then I have my Varex muffler that has a valve in it. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of that install. Then I'm going to show you the exciting stuff, like how does this thing sound, right? Then we'll test it in 3 different modes. We'll test it in the super quiet mode. I call that my wife mode. Then we'll test it in the touring mode. That's the one I'd normally drive in. It's kind of a deep touring sound. And then I'll go ahead and test it in the stupid loud, or, you know, you might call it do it for Dale mode. So we'll go ahead and walk through that. So let's get going. Excited about today's video, man. There's you know, it's one of those things where I've been working on this exhaust for quite a bit off and on, and I think I finally got it for the most part where I want it. So what's cool is I've got 3 modes, and really the reason why I did that, I bought a Varex Muffler, and it actually has super quiet, which is I call wife mode. And then it also has what's called sort of a touring mode, which is the valve open within the muffler, which goes straight through the muffler. And then with that, it kind of has this remote here, so I can actually open and close it, you know, just with this remote. But I did want to kind of put some unrestricted exhaust cutout on it as well, because I feel like it was just wanted to open it up for no restriction. So I went ahead and got a QTP electric exhaust cutout, and that thing just works amazing. I ran the wire. I can. You can see that's the wire for the cutout. Just kind of ran it through all the way down. I used these nice little clips here for the most part, and a couple straps on the subframe connector just to keep it. I ran these clips every so often. That worked out nice. And then once I got it up, I kind of ran it to where it comes up through the fender. Here we go. So you can see here, that's where it kind of comes through. And then I went ahead and, you know, as it's coming through the fender and some other parts, I went ahead and put some loom over it. And then that runs up through the kick panel just like normal. So I wanted to get a total unrestricted flow, you know, whether it's on the dyno or whether I just want to kind of pull up to a show and just get stupid loud or just do some crazy burnouts with it open, or just have fun with it. In the past, I've really loved my cars where they're stupid loud all the time, and I don't know if it's just when I hit 50 or what, but I just felt like I needed to quiet it down. So the way this thing is set up, it's got 3 modes. So the first mode is with the Varex Muffler, the valve is closed, and what that does is it kind of works it through the chambers, and so that's what mode this is running in right now while I'm talking to you. And normally I drive in mode 2, which if I hit the button, which is on this one, it's A, that one gets louder, right? And that's the one I normally drive in. That's like the touring mode. It's got a nice, deep, throaty, without being crazy loud. So that's the one I normally drive in. All right, guys, this is the second part of it. Just got a little turn down here. And here's the Varex muffler. You can see it's got a little heat shield on the wire. This has a valve in it. The valve is essentially right here. This is the motor. So this is the Varex muffler. And again, I just kind of have the wire coming up through here, through the where the spare tire area is. I got a grommet on that, and then that runs up to the fuse panel. So super simple there. But yeah, man, I love this muffler. It's super awesome, man. And then again, I just got a simple turn down here. So don't judge my welding skills. This is like the 5th time I've welded stuff. So if you see my welds, don't be trashing on me. I'm just kind of picking it up, and I practiced for a few times, and then I started running beads on exhaust. So probably not the best way to start out, but hey, it holds, and it's not a structural thing. So I thought it would be a perfect sort of test. So yeah, that's the muffler. Super cool, man. I love it. And, you know, pretty excited about how this thing turned out. QTP electric cutout that I just installed, and really what this video is about is that thing opens up right after the wide pipe. I found a nice little spot under the car where that electric motor can kind of fit up in there. For you 82 to 92 Camaro guys and Firebird guys, you probably, if you know under the car, it's around that exhaust area. It's a little hump there under it, and I'll show you where that is when I do the install. But that is perfect for what I want to do, because that really uncorks this thing out. And again, this one's on quiet mode, which you can hear the engine, I think, more than the exhaust, which is, I think, kind of cool, you know. So when I go into loud mode, the QTP Full Open mode, that's going to be the mode that I'll probably, you know, if I do the dyno and I want to make sure I get all the horsepower I can out of it, maybe I pull up to a show, you know, if I ever do any drag racing or take it to Sebring track, you know, I can open it up and just make sure that I got full, you know, full flow, no restriction. Get a turn down for it and some longer bolts. That was back ordered. I got that from QTP as well, and that piece is a really cool thing because you can actually tilt it and turn it. So put a normal 3-inch collector gasket on it and then put that turn down on. Right now it's just kind of, it's coming straight out. So man, I'm really excited. So we'll go a little bit in a mode here. I'll put the window up and I'll kind of go through each mode. Alright, so you've been listening to this mode. This is, you know, it's quiet mode, white mode I call it. It's a lot of engine. It's a lot of the engine sound, which is awesome. I mean, to hear that LS3 wind up to the upper RPM is music, you know, without the exhaust. I mean, we'll just, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Apparently I need a better camera holder here. So that is mode 1. Let's go ahead and put it on mode 2. Be a little louder. It's nice deep rumble. Motor sounds great still without crazy overpowering exhaust, right? And that's really what this setting is for, and this is the one I normally run at. Now I got a switch here under my dash, so I'm just going to leave. This is going to be QTP exhaust cutout. This one's going to be stupid loud. I'm honest. You know, after driving it around a while, I put it back into quiet mode. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's why I set it up like this. So much money into it. Sometimes you think about it and you're like, man, why am I putting so much money into this shit box? Because at the end of the day, man, this plastic stuff, I mean, this plastic interior drives me freaking insane. But you know, for what it is, this car just, I mean, you set these cars up right, and it's a freaking amusement park on wheels. I mean, they're low, they stick, they handle, and if you get the right suspension, I mean, and put some power behind these cars, it's a badass deal. I mean, it's a killer. I just had some Jaguar trying to leave on me. But anyway, that's what this car is about, man. Getting in it, having fun. It's a fun factor. Again, I'm not chasing any numbers at the drag strip or horsepower numbers. I just really am chasing the smile-onometer. I'm gonna patent that, actually, smile-onometer. Maybe I'm putting extra syllable there. I don't know. But anyway, that's really why I got the car. And here we are up to a light. Listen to that. It's got a little rock to it. I mean, it's an amusement park, man. It's got a little rock to it. And that BTR Stage 3 cam is counting them off. It sounds like chains whipping through the exhaust. I mean, it's some bad shit. That Stage 3 NA cam is killer. In fact, I'm probably going to keep that cam with the LSA blower just because I love this cam and I don't even care. I mean, the load separation is 113 on this, so I don't think it's going to be too bad in terms of inefficient compared to a positive displacement cam. So it's going to be, you know, what it is, and we're going to let it rip. We're going to let this bitch rip, tater chip. I mean, it's just a killer ass ride, man. So I'm at the light now, and I've got the QTP electric cutout open, and it's the people beside me. You know, the car's rocking a little bit. People beside me, they're pulling up a little bit when I pull up behind them. I mean, it's obnoxious in this mode. I mean, it's like a bully, you know. So it's like a bully in an amusement park. I'm just gonna keep going over shit. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty killer. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. That lets the masters of the internet universe know that, hey, we're out here and publishing third gen content.